Good morning, viewers. I'm Howard Poet, and so the other thing about blue duikers are the ram and the ewe. As I say, they bond for life. They stay together, and when the ewe has a kid, I normally don't see the ram around for the first 3 weeks, but thereafter the ram's always around. When the ram also bonds with the little one, because I've noticed on most occasions where even on screen I see the little blue duiker, and then all of a sudden he gets excited. The little blue duiker runs up to the ram and from excitement. So he's really bonded to his father as well. The mother does a lot of grooming, cleans the little one. I've seen the father do that, the ram do that. I've seen the kid, young little kids, also groom their mothers, copying what they do, and then I've seen them do that to their fathers as well. They also groom and rub against their fathers. So it's incredible. I never see the blue duiker rams feed at night. You just don't see it happening. But when the ewe's kid is about 3 weeks old, then you see the ewe. She feeds sometimes right through the night, and she's eating so much more now. I suppose it's because she has to feed the little one milk, and also she's got to keep her condition, so she feeds a lot at night. And then the kid as well, when he gets to about 5, 6, 7 weeks old, then he also feeds a lot at night. There's a lot of movement with the kids. They start eating at a very young age. They start off slowly, they'll taste a leaf and they'll eat here and there, and the mothers will still give them milk, but they gradually start eating. And as I say, the little kids, they also feed sometimes right through the night, because they're growing, so they have to feed during the days, just not enough. So I find that interesting. And as I say, the rams, you never see them around at night, because they keep their condition, and feeding during the day is good enough for them, to keep their condition. So that I find very interesting. But these little blue duiker kids, they run around. They have a lot of energy. Obviously, they don't have other kids to play with, because blue duikers are very territorial, and the other blue duikers in the area have their own territory, and they don't cross territories, so they're not able to play with other kids. But what I do notice, these kids, quite often the monkeys play with them. A blue duiker will run towards a monkey will jump, the blue duiker will jump, and they tend to play a little bit. So it's nice that there are monkeys around to play with them. I do now and then see the ewes play with the kids. I've never seen the fathers jump and play with them, but I've seen on quite a few occasions how the duiker ewes play with their kids. Not a lot, but very seldom, but mostly monkeys. And the reason why the monkeys are around is really because that's why the blue duikers are around. And I've captured a lot of this on camera. They always say, where you find baboons and monkeys, you'll always find blue duiker, if it's the right terrain, and because they live amongst the baboons and monkeys because of the fruit that's left behind. And the particular fruit which I've picked up a lot of the blue duikers eating after the monkeys have left it is actually the tolifia.